hope you're doing well. Welcome back to another plan with me for January. My planning style hasn't changed much over the course of 2018, and I don't see much need for changing the majority of it at the moment. Although I am excited to see if any of my projects require new additions to my monthlies and my weekly spreads. I do still plan to include artwork at the front of each month, even though I didn't have time for December's coloring pages. But since my mom is buying me a color printer for Christmas, I'm going to make it easier on myself and give myself more options and print some art that I like for my bullet journal. So first I have my monthly calendar. This is to record holidays and birthdays and other important dates should I need them. Often it remains pretty blank, but I like it here. December was full with 5 birthdays, the holiday season, and finals, but I also like the new addition of a word or phrase for the month. This month, it's brave creativity. I chose this to remind myself not only to write and create, but to take chances and not miss out on opportunities. Next is my master tasks list and monthly breakdown. Along the left, I have all of the projects I'm working on for January, pulled from my quarterly goals and plan. Within the boxes, business, author, and school or home, I add those actions that have specific dates to their spots so that I can plan out the rest. Part of these are pulled from my editorial calendar on the next page, but only those posts that I need to draft for my own blog. I also decided to add my word count goals on each Sunday in my author section to keep an additional reminder that I should be writing. And here's what it looks like now. Finally, I'm drawing out my editorial calendar. Notice, 3 calendars in a row seems redundant, but they all serve a different purpose. Hence, why I can't use a regular planner. It's too crowded. Talking about crowded, you are going to see how full this beast gets. There is something going on every single day for the next few months in order to catch up with all of the excerpts from our new publication, Transcendent, as well as fueling up for our next publication, which is In the Air. Plus I have another book, Conduits, The Death of Jinx Jenkins, is coming out in January. And I'm trying to write my novella for the first half of the year, plus the relaunch of the first book from that series with new covers. So we have a lot of fun stuff, and also my blogs, trying to market those things. It's going to be a crazy time. I'm excited about it because I only have to teach 2 classes next semester. Woo woo. Anyways, this is going to take me a while, so I'm going to leave you off to the music, and you'll see my entire process through this, so I'll come in and let you know when things start changing. So here you can see, this is my traveler's notebook. I actually made the cover myself, my own little DIY thing that my mom bought all the materials for because I am a spoiled little shit. But when I go up to New York for the 3 weeks out of the year, we do a lot of shopping for crafty stuff because my mom, me, and my niece love to do those things, and so this is where that came from. Anyways, you don't really care about that. So what's in here is my editorial calendar for the entire year. I planned this out in, I think, October, just to make sure that I was going to get everything I needed done and to reschedule some of the things that I wanted to do but just didn't have the extra time for. So you'll see along the side I have those extras that I'm not sure if I'm going to get to them, but I like the reminder there. Alright, so this next one, this is my project traveler's notebook that I made myself again for Transcendent. I am just marking off that certain people have gotten interviews and newsletters and excerpt posts, and I'm being sure that those who didn't have guest posts still get their interviews when they completed them onto the blog, etc. So I'm going back and forth, I'm checking. This is why I do this in pencil, by the way, because I messed up a few places, so off camera, I'm going to fix that real quick before I start putting it in pen. And I actually have one that needs to fit in there extra that I decided to launch Transcendent on that day instead of giving the interview to my business partner because my dumbass didn't write it down. And that's what happens when you don't write things down. They go wonky. But it's alright. I'll fit it in there. Things can move and shift, and it's fine. So, you will be seeing, I'm going to fill this out in pen, and then I'm going to erase it, and I'm going to color code it and whatnot. I will notice one thing that's different. I used to keep track of all the videos and Instagram posts that I wanted to complete as well, but I never got around to them. They took up too much time and space in my journal, so I nixed them this go around. Although one of my goals is to post more on Instagram, I don't think this calendar is the right place for me to plan that out. I haven't figured out what to include for this goal, or several of my others, but when I do, I promise to share that. So, I will be creating more Plan With Me blogs and videos for those who want to write more, read more, create more, self-publish, market plan, and the like. How do you plan out your projects? How do you break those down into your monthly, weekly, and daily goals? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.